Hey everybody, this is Chris Likeness, Mobilitysite.com, and today I have a special treat that I barely even knew was coming to me. And this is a device that I got to see back in 2007 at the CTIA Wireless Conference. It's been a year since then now, and they're finally hitting the market. They're getting out there in everybody's hands, and it is the HTC Shift. The box is too big for me to capture it all on camera, so we'll just do a quick little opening up of what comes inside this box here. It's a nice pretty box, and we have some headset there. We have obviously the device in a nice little case similar to the case that comes with the HTC Advantage. Power cord, an extra set of earbud foamies, an empty, that's probably where something was. This is a review model and it's been opened for the rest of the power adapter. And under here we have some more stuff. There's another adapter here with a USB connector on one end and other USB expansion slots there. And that's about it that's in the box. As you know, many of you have already heard about the HTC Shift is basically, in my opinion, the AT&T Tilt, but it's a computer. It's back in at a dinner that I had with HTC. Let's see, back at the dinner back in 2007 with HTC, I asked what it would be considered, more of a UMPC or more of a ultra mobile or what, and they kind of wanted it to be their own, but most people are calling it a UMPC. As you can see there, similar style to the AT&T Tilt. This is a full computer. It's got a 800 megahertz processor, 1 gig of RAM, 40 gig internal hard drive, and we'll take a look at it in a few minutes, and I'll give you some demonstration and whatnot. This is basically just an opening up. And well, like I said, we'll go ahead and show you this right now. I'm kind of excited about this because I have been waiting and waiting and waiting to get my hands on one of these. I am very close to actually purchasing one myself. It's kind of big, so it's kind of hard to show you a side-by-side here, but I will pan out on the camera a little bit and show you. This is the HTC Shift next to the HTC Advantage, and in the middle there we'll go ahead and throw your AT&T Tilt, completing what I consider a little family. You've seen the HTC Advantage. It's a pocket PC phone that's, more of a pocket PC than a phone to me. The Tilt is the best phone I've used in a long time. Slides out like that. And then the HTC Shift, which is capable of running Vista, and it's got Origami Experience 2.0 on it, and I will show you more about it in just a couple seconds. Okay, so we're back with the device here, and this is the HTC Shift, as you saw from the earlier segment. And I took it out of the case here, and I want to just give you a little heads up, a little rundown of what this is. This is the size of it in my hands. First thing I'm going to show you is on the side here, we've got a stylus that pops out. It's right there in the middle there. I just pull that out so I can show you, show everybody everything else. We've got a webcam here. Right here is the left and the right mouse buttons, which correlate with the touchpad over here. You can and then use your other hand to click with. Left speaker. This is I'm not sure what the button is called, but it operates Snap View, which is the software that kind of breaks down into what looks like a Windows Mobile. Here you have a bank of LEDs, the HTC logo, power, battery, caps lock, I believe, hard drive indicator, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi indicator, CDMA indicator, which this is a CDMA Sprint chip in, or connectivity in here, and then a attention button. Right here we have a fingertip scanner, which you can configure to set some security for the HTC Shift. The right speaker button, the touchpad, which I'm not sure if it actually has a name other than just touchpad, This is the resolution. You can click there and toggle between 800 and 600, and I think 1024 by 800. This is your control center. This brings up, your Bluetooth on all your settings of that nature. And then on the front, obviously, the beautiful 7-inch screen. On the side here, I already showed you the slot silo for the stylus. Your headphone jack. On the top, all you have is a 15-pin VGA connector. On the side, there's a USB port, DC in, and the on-off hold button, and you just pop it this way and it pops it on, which I don't know. Yeah, I did. Okay. On the bottom, nothing. On the back, got your battery cover, some air vents. These holes here are for the screws that hold the shift into the case that comes with it. It's resuming windows right now, as you can see. And then we can flip it up and slide it open, and there's your big keyboard there. Well, it's not really big, but it's a standard keyboard, just smaller keys. They actually feel pretty good, and I'm used to typing on the Advantage and the Tilt, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's see. Speaking of the Advantage and the Tilt, you see, get a correlation of the key size there. As you can see the difference there. And I've got a tilt around here somewhere, because that is my daily driver phone right now. And the tilt, so you can kind of get a little visualization size wise there. So let me put these away, and then we'll show you some other things. Okay, while we've got it open here, as you can see, there's your Vista login screen there, and size wise we have the tilt, and we'll close the tilt and the shift, and let me see there, oops, that's upside down. There you go. It's about the same thickness as the ooh, good gracious, I'm going to break my phone. It's hard to hold these big things here. It's about the same thickness as the tilt, so if you're wondering, thickness wise, there's a good indicator. It's thicker than the HTC Advantage, but quite a bit difference in screen there, obviously. This is only running Windows Mobile, where this is running Vista with a core of Windows Mobile underneath it. So let me get this opened up and get a little angle going, and we'll give you a little demonstration of the screen a little bit. So I'm going to go into very, very brief detail on the software on the HTC Shift. It's a Windows Vista business version, and it's, like I said, the processor is an 800 megahertz processor. It's got, I think, a gig of RAM and a 40 gig hard drive, and the runs pretty decent. It's not as quick as your desktop or a super powerful laptop, but when you first turn it on, it's going to have this program called Origami Experience 2.0. The first time that I turned it on, that popped up. It's a multimedia manager and so forth, and I'll go ahead and just bring that up. Let's see how it looks. It's a lot of eye candy. Integrates your music, your media library, your videos, and so forth together. It's pretty nice. It's up now. And so you see here, you've got music. You can click on that. And as you can see, this is a touch screen, as well as you could use your finger here and maneuver the mouse, which is a little tough to get used to, being such a small surface. I use a laptop with a larger. So anyway, so yeah, if we want to listen to this symphony, just turn it on and get going. It's a real pretty UI there. Hit the home button and we can go back. I'm not going to take you into a great deal of detail, because I'm planning on sending this over to Stephen Borders, who's going to test this in a great environment. He's an automotive mechanic, and he's going to do a lot of diagnostic testing and so forth on cars with the HTC Shift, and we're going to see it working in a real good real-time lifestyle. So I got into pictures, and this Origami Experience software does some really nice things there. So you can change the settings like that. We'll go back home. I haven't played around with this a lot. Videos, you can play videos, and it's pretty decent frame rate on the videos. So anyway, we'll pause there, get out of there, and we'll go back home. We also have programs, where you can launch programs from here. and you've got internet, and you can launch your like feeds and browser. We'll open up a browser, which uses Internet Explorer 7. This video is going to be a little bit longer than you're used to, and you're welcome to watch it all and enjoy it, or you can turn it off. So let's just take a look here. We'll get in here and we will highlight all that, backspace, and I am not on the Sprint network right now. I'm on the Wi-Fi connection, which just has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, obviously the 3G, HSDPA, CDMA, and the browser, unlike a mobile browser on like the Advantage or the Tilt, is a full browser. As you can see, the resolution won't allow for my 1024. I could change the resolution button right here, and it should render my site perfectly readable, which is here. This is Mobilitysite, by the way. And the browser actually takes all the content in. It's running these Java applications kind of seamlessly. And we could go to page 2, and you can see that you can, with embedded YouTube videos, you can actually watch those as well. And I'll take you to one of those. This UI's got a little thing called flicking too. I forgot to show you that. You can flick your finger and move quicker, and you can actually click on stuff on the screen. Page 3, I went with too many pages. As you can see, it's pretty quick though. So let's I don't want to go back down there. Actually, let's just go back one. Anyway, I'm having a hard time navigating through it because I'm looking over the camera here. So we'll just close this out and show you a little bit of the other stuff. Like I said, I'm just gonna take you on the surface mostly. So what we have here is a communication. Let me change the resolution back to 800 by 600, or 800 by 480, excuse me. And we'll go to this sorry about that, wrong button. Communications manager, or the control panel as they call it, which basically looks like a communications manager. Alright, modem is on, Bluetooth is off, direct push is off, wireless LAN, flight mode, advanced settings, your volume and brightness, or you can control right here. I can turn that brightness up a little bit. You can get a battery indicator there, and you can see I've got no bars basically. So close that out. This is where you kind of looks like you're dropping down into Windows Mobile. I don't know exactly how it interfaces, but I mean, if you go to Outlook, that looks just like Windows Mobile, eh? So I have not set up my email on it yet, but your calendar, that's Windows Mobile. SMS, just like that, and so forth. It's got a weather application built on this screen here. It's attempting to download, which is going to have a problem because I'm not getting a signal here, so I'm just going to cancel this. And menu, that won't let me until this is done, I guess. Maybe it is going to download. The silence is killing me. Yeah, we'll just cancel it. Cancel. Anyway, I'll get out of there and then just go back in. Close that out. Contacts. I've got no contacts in there. It's pretty peppy in this mode too. You can see a clock and the calendar and so forth. So we can just click that to get out of there and get back to the screen here. And it's just I think that's about all I really want to show you. Other than that, it's just basically Vista. So anyway, stay tuned for some pictures. I'm going to take some comparison shots and a little first impression after I use it for a couple days, and we will get back with you with a full review in about a week or two from Stephen Borders, who's going to use it as basically a business device for about a week. So Anyway, my name is Chris Likeness, Mobilitysite.com, and this is the HTC Shift, which is basically, in my little small way of saying it, is basically the HTC Tilt on steroids. Anyway, take care.